Welcome back, everybody. Today, we're going to be taking a deep dive into something pretty cool.
Yeah.
The world of sustainable building
Mm-hmm.
with something that's pretty unique, I think.
Yeah, it is.
It's called MHS Building Systems.
MHS Building Systems.
So picture this.
Okay.
You're building a house,
Okay.
but instead of like all
Yeah.
the heavy materials
Yeah.
and complicated, techniques and stuff, you're snapping together lightweight pieces,
Yeah.
almost like a giant Lego set.
Interesting.
That's the basic idea
I like that.
behind MHS.
Okay.
And we're going to break it all down for you.
Yeah, let's do it.
Based on insights from the systems inventor
Okay.
himself,
Cool.
Tim Siahatgar,
Right.
in his document, MHS Building Systems Development Story Structural Aluminum Framing Design.
Sounds good.
Oh.
It's not just child's play, though.
Right.
Even though the simplicity is part of its brilliance,
Yeah.
we're talking about a system that's designed for strength, efficiency, and sustainability,
Okay.
all while offering incredible flexibility in design.
So let's start with the mastermind behind all this.
Yeah.
Tim Siahatgar.
Okay.
We're not talking about like some amateur tinkerer here.
No.
This guy has a master's degree in architecture, engineering, and urban design,
Wow.
plus over 30 years of experience in the field.
It's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
What I think is really interesting about him is that his expertise goes beyond just the technical stuff.
Okay.
He's also an internationally recognized artist
Oh, wow.
with awards for his work in graphic arts.
That's cool.
So this artistic background might explain why MHS isn't just functional,
Right.
It's also designed with aesthetics in mind.
That's a great point.
Yeah.
So how did he go from art to, revolutionizing building construction?
Well, you could say that he was inspired by some pretty forward-thinking individuals.
Okay.
Think Buckminster Fuller and his geodesic domes.
Oh, yeah.
Those lightweight, incredibly strong structures based on geometric principles.
Yeah.
Siahatgar saw similar potential in aluminum.
He wasn't the first one to consider aluminum for building, though, was he?
No, he wasn't.
But past attempts often ran into, limitations.
That's right.
Siahatgar seems to have cracked the code with MHS.
It seems that way.
So let's get into the nuts and bolts of how it actually works.
Yeah.
We know that it's called a modular system.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean in practice?
Imagine a giant construction set
Okay.
where each piece is precisely engineered to connect with the others.
Right.
Instead of traditional wood
Mm-hmm.
or steel framing, MHS uses what are called aluminum extrusions.
Okay.
Think of them as specially shaped aluminum beams
I gotcha.
for the skeleton of the building.
And how do those pieces actually fit together?
Yeah.
Is it as easy as snapping Legos together?
It's a bit more sophisticated than that,
Yeah.
but the principle is similar.
Gotcha.
Siahatgar developed this patented system
Okay.
of interlocking clamps and bolts
Interesting.
that connect the aluminum extrusions.
Yeah.
These clamps are like super strong connectors locking everything into place.
So they're really strong.
Yeah, they are.
Okay.
And for multi-story buildings, he even incorporates diagonal braces,
Oh,
often hidden within the wall panels,
Right.
to add even more stability.
So you're telling me these aluminum pieces,
Yeah.
held together with clamps,
Mm-hmm.
can create a structure strong enough to support an entire building?
Absolutely.
Wow.
And here's a mind-blowing fact.
Okay.
MHS structures can be up to 60% lighter than comparable steel buildings.
Oh, wow.
This means you need less material,
Okay.
it's easier to transport,
Mm-hmm.
and the impact on the environment is significantly reduced.
Right.
Plus, a lighter building needs a less robust
Okay.
and therefore less material-intensive foundation.
Okay. That's impressive.
Yeah.
But what about insulation and the other parts of a building?
Mm-hmm.
Did those fit into this modular design as well?
That's where Siahatgar's ingenuity really shines.
Mhm.
He seamlessly integrates MHS with common sustainable building practices.
Okay.
Instead of traditional drywall,
Yeah.
he utilizes prefabricated panels,
Mm-hmm.
often with insulation sandwiched between layers of structural material.
Oh, cool.
These slide right into the channels of the aluminum framing.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it is.
So not only is the building process streamlined,
Yeah,
it also sets you up for energy efficiency right from the start.
exactly.
Like he's thought of everything.
He really has considered the whole picture.
Yeah.
And there are more benefits to this approach.
Okay.
The system's strength allows for wider spans between supports.
Mm-hmm.
That means you can have larger windows, more open floor plans.
Right.
It really opens up the design possibilities.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
You're not limited by the constraints of traditional framing methods.
exactly.
But all this sounds almost too good to be true.
Right.
Are there any downsides to using aluminum in construction?
Well,
Isn't
yeah,
it expensive?
the cost of aluminum can fluctuate. That's
Yeah.
true. But remember those lightweight beams we talked about?
Yeah.
That translates to lower transportation costs,
Right.
which can help offset the material expense
Okay.
and the efficiency of the system itself.
Uh-huh.
The speed of construction, the reduced labor needed,
Right.
leads to further savings.
So it's about looking at the long-term value,
Yeah,
not just the upfront costs.
exactly.
Yeah.
And when you factor in the sustainability aspects,
Mm-hmm.
the potential for disassembly and relocation,
Right.
the extended lifespan of the structure,
Right.
it makes a strong case for MHS.
Yeah.
This isn't a building designed to be torn down in a few decades.
Right.
It can be adapted, reused, and ultimately recycled, minimizing its environmental impact.
Okay, so the environmental benefits are clear.
Yeah.
But what about the practical side?
Okay.
How has the building industry responded to this system?
Oh.
Have architects and builders been receptive to this new approach?
The response has been overwhelmingly positive.
Really?
Siahatgar has patents in both the U.S. and China.
Wow.
And M.H.S. has been featured at international exhibitions.
Oh, wow.
Architects love the design flexibility it offers.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Yeah.
They can create unique, sustainable structures without being limited by traditional methods.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I imagine builders appreciate the speed and simplicity of the construction process.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Time is money in construction.
Yeah.
And MHS allows for incredibly fast assembly.
Right.
Imagine building a house in a fraction of the time it would take with conventional framing.
So it's like building with a giant erector set, but with real-world
Right.
sustainable results.
That's a great analogy.
And Siahatgar's vision goes beyond just large-scale projects.
Yeah, it does.
He sees potential for MHS in smaller,
Mhm.
more personalized applications.
Exactly.
Wants to empower individuals to build their own homes,
Yeah.
create unique workspaces,
Wow.
even contribute to disaster relief efforts.
That's amazing.
Giving people the tools to build sustainable, adaptable structures could be revolutionary, especially in areas facing housing shortages or recovering from natural disasters.
Imagine a community coming together to rapidly construct shelters after an earthquake or a hurricane,
Wow.
using a system that's easy to learn, transport, and assemble.
Yeah.
It's a powerful idea.
This is a side of sustainability we don't often think about.
That's true.
It's not just about eco-friendly materials.
Yeah.
It's also about empowering people
Uh-huh.
and building resilience in the face of challenges.
Precisely.
And it aligns perfectly with the growing interest in DIY and self-sufficiency.
It really does.
So where does Siahatgar see this technology going next? What does the future hold for MHS? It feels like we've only scratched the surface
I think so, too.
of what's possible with MHS.
Yeah.
What's next on Siahatgar's radar?
Well, he's not one to just rest on his laurels.
Right.
He's constantly exploring new materials,
Uh-huh.
pushing the boundaries of what MHS can do.
Okay.
For example, he's been experimenting with composite panels, which offer even greater strength and insulation than traditional materials.
Wow.
And he's looking at advanced coatings that can further increase the durability and lifespan of the aluminum components.
So he's essentially future-proofing the system,
Yeah,
ensuring it remains at the forefront of sustainable building technology.
that's exactly right.
Okay.
And it gets even more interesting.
How so?
He's also working on integrating smart technology into the MHS framework.
Smart technology.
Yeah.
Okay.
Imagine sensors embedded within the structure that monitor things like temperature, humidity, even structural integrity.
Wow.
This real-time data can then be used to optimize the building's performance and energy efficiency.
A building that can practically think for itself.
Right.
That's next-level stuff.
It is.
And think about the possibilities for integrating renewable energy sources.
Oh, yeah.
Picture solar panels seamlessly incorporated into the roof structure or wind turbines becoming like a natural part of the building's design.
Yep.
MHS could be the key to creating truly self-sufficient structures.
It really could be.
This is incredible.
Yeah.
We've gone from a simple idea of modular aluminum framing
Right.
to a vision of buildings that are not only sustainable,
Right.
but also intelligent and adaptable.
It's pretty amazing.
It's amazing how a simple concept,
Yeah.
executed with precision and vision,
Mm-hmm.
can lead to such groundbreaking innovation.
It really is.
And it sounds like Siahatgar is committed to sharing this innovation with the world.
Yeah.
You mentioned earlier that he's developed training programs and resources to make
Sure.
MHS more accessible.
He's really passionate about empowering others to build with this system.
Okay.
His training programs cater to everyone,
Wow.
from architects and engineers to DIY enthusiasts and students. consultants.
Really?
He believes that widespread adoption of MHS is key to creating a more sustainable future for construction.
It's inspiring to see someone so dedicated to making a real difference.
I agree.
This is more than just a building system.
It is.
It's a vision for a better way to construct our world.
And it leaves us with a lot to consider.
Yeah.
Could this be the future of sustainable construction?
Maybe.
With its adaptability, eco-friendly features, and ease of use, MHS Building Systems certainly presents a compelling case.
It really does.
What are your thoughts?
It's definitely food for thought.
If you're as intrigued by MHS as we are,
Yeah.
we encourage you to check out the links in Siahatgar's document.
Good idea.
You can see the system in action, explore the endless design possibilities, and maybe even envision building something amazing yourself.
That'd be awesome.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the world of MHS Building Systems.
Absolutely.
Until next time, keep exploring.
See you later.